Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the ProSoft booth. My name is Gary Enstead. This morning we're going to talk about some of our new wireless products. So first of all, we have a new wireless N product. It uses the MIMO technology, uses 3 antennas. It's very, very fast, up to 300 megabits per second. And it works well in tough areas where you can't propagate normal signals. There's 2 transmitters on there, so it propagates really good in bad environments such as refineries and things like that. The second product is radiating cable. That's used a lot in train applications or moving vehicles or something like that, where you lay cable on the ground and it leaks the signal through. It leaks the signal through the cable, and there's another antenna that follows the cable, and the link is always close by and it doesn't propagate like an antenna will through the cable. So that's a new product as well. Let me go back. And then there's our cellular modem. That's a new product for us. If you have locations that are hard to get to with a normal wireless connection or any other, you can put these out in tough locations and get your signals or your data back through the cellular network. The industrial hotspot here. So like I said before, it's the next generation, very fast. It's a single radio. You program that to be an access point, and the rest are either repeaters or clients. It has fast roam technology where clients can link from the access point to another access point in less than 50 milliseconds, so it won't lose a whole lot of data during that period. We have built-in Ethernet IP, where it's optimized because Ethernet IP typically uses small, fast packets. It's optimized for that. We have a high temperature rating, vibration certifications, and it's ready to ship now. Here's some more on the technology. Like I said, there's 2 streams going instead of 1, so you get twice the data rates. You can use 2 channels versus 1 channel, again, so you get twice the data rate as a normal 802.11 radio. You can use 5 gig or 2.4. It's programmable for the radio. Again, great for producer, consumer, fast packet rate stuff. Here's a typical fast roam application. So you will have 2 access points on like a backbone, and if this guy is moving, if it's linked to one, the movement to the other will only take 50 milliseconds, so not much data will be lost, and you will not get the forward closes or whatever from the Ethernet. Other applications, cranes, a lot of moving things. Fast roam is very helpful. The encryptions types are ASE, built-in radius, and here's some of the configuration page. The web page is how you configure it. You get diagnostics from it, signal strength, uptime, link time, all that is built in. Then there's the SD card where you can save your configuration and transfer it from one radio or one network to another, or if something happens to the device, all the information of that configuration is saved. Another application here, so what we're showing here is an access point linking to multiple bridges or repeaters. And like I say, they can repeat through each other. And then we have a mobile worker down here with just a wireless client or a laptop or something like that. You can all link to it through that. Radiating cable. So this is a new product for us, like I said. You can put this hundreds of feet. Essentially, you'll have one radio hooked onto your antenna port. You'll run this cable down a path, a tunnel or something like that, and it radiates. It keeps the the pattern closer by versus an antenna, spreading it all over. And here's the cable. Essentially, it leaks out. It's shielded, but it's cut, so it leaks out in certain directions only. Here's some applications. So for instance, the cable in this application could be run along this crane, this beam, and the crane may have an antenna pointing at that cable. So the signal is running very close to it. It's very controlled. Another application down a tunnel or mine or something where it's curvy or something where antennas don't work as well, going around curves. And then automotive is also where it's used quite often. Industrial gateway, cellular. This is a dual band gateway. You can use it with GSM, CDMA, Verizon, AT&T. Those are the technologies. It has a serial port and Ethernet. You can use both those or at the same time as well. Worldwide support with the GSM. So you can configure it here, send it to another country for whatever reason you need on a machine or whatever. You can dial into it and troubleshoot. It has the VPN server and VPN client built in for secure network connections. It also has I/O built into it. It has a little slot down there where you can have 2 analogs in or 2 digital outs, or you can program them. It has the built-in Ethernet objects, so you can do all this through Ethernet IP. You can do SMS texting. It has a GPS in, so you can get location if it's moving, or if it's moving, locating trucks or anything like that. It has that all built in. And again, high temperature ratings and ATEX and the usual UL Class 1 Div 2 stuff. Here would be an application for its use. So what we're showing here is this could be a remote site with some controllers on it. The remote person could be in an office or anywhere in the world on the internet. So once it's on the cellular network, you're basically on the internet backbone. So you can see this information you VPN through, and you're on these devices. Used for SCADA, polling, and so it's a very nice technology that can be used, where you have a cell signal but you can't get electricity possibly for some reason, or you can't get other communications too. And that's what we have today. That's our 3 new things that we're releasing or are released, available for sale. So is there any questions on any of these things?